You found me in the stars only to put me through hell.
I lit up dark paths only to be left behind.
You traveled 3 dimensions to kill me just because I'm black!
You killed me just for my balls.
You called me a monster for protecting what I had left.
I ruin your life, even if it costs mine?
I may look stupid, but I was once a king.
Real disaster.
I'm crying. I'm so happy for them.
You found me in the stars.
Hey, Burger, what are you doing here?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter plus Among Us equals Harry Sus, so word. Word.
It has Alpine.
What does Sigma?
Harry Potter plus Among Us equals Harry Gus, or Harry Potter plus Among Us equals Among Potter. Please.
No.
See?
You're an Among Us, Harry! A what? A Among Us! Dun 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 dun!
You are always your Harry.
Huh?
Breathe is so long! SOS!
Sorry, guys, I'm busy.
Harry Potter! Sus!
Do you know Glitch's password is I love Among Us 1 to 3? So he likes Among Us. What are you talking about, you stupid
He broke the Saltzporter for Monk.
Aren't you 100% and 0% the best pro at this year?
I'm about to blow.
Gamer, inhaling. Spider-Man, kills the gamer. Gamer.
Gotcha!
2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 6, 6, 7, 8, 7, K, 6, 6, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, K. Got me die.
4666. Damage.
Truthful Ittigert. Thanks for the ASMR. I was so aping and you lit me up. Not funny, boy.
CBFBFB FND don't hate. FFDM who left the morning in the staff lounge.
Huh?
The adults. The baby.
Bro called us dirty mind in infinite languages.
Baby! Actually adorable! Others! Sus AF! Edit! Replace turned into fights! Edit number 2. Whoever bought copies TS is gay! I don't care, bro, get it!
Baby.
The hacker's method of raising up 50 Robux.
Adults are lame, children are extreme. I'm not sure.
Today, I choose my wife, not my mom.
Why would you do this? I've always been there for you.
I'm sorry, Mom, but she says I won't be a real man until you're no longer living with us.
I will be sad, but I will always love you, son.
Kelly, I left my mom. You're all I want.
I'm sorry, Speed. I found someone who makes me happy.
Better than me? Who?
Ronaldo, you're here.
I shall speech break the wood, and the goat shall run. I should speed is so sad. Oh, my mom ever.
I love my mom. He is best mom. Kid, get off the iPad.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the only thing that makes sense for you, to be honest. She got a lot to do today, but I saw Speed is black.
Cedric and Bacon Burr.
I should speed low. Sish.
the speed exactly so sad I feel... What the hell are you talking about?
There's no way you can get out because I know you're not smarter, so just stay over there, I guess. What the? Why are you using...
Bro really said, think smarter, not harder to a whole new level.
Hey, dude. Namaste.
You are so dumb and stupid.
I'm Sponge.
I am not reading all that.
Bro got a Nokia pickaxe to break the bedrock.
Oh, people vegan on bedrock.
I hate Noob. Noob is not dead.
Bro, just support him.
Emeralds.
Shovel.
Sister, Japan speed. Brother, Germany speed.
Brother running 300 kilometers and running from cop crashing and escape. Edit now over 200 like in one.
Brother, are you ready for a fast and furious in real life? Bacon.
Sister drives at 20 kilometers per hour. Mom drives at 60 to 70 kilometers per hour. Dad drives at 100 to 150 kilometers per hour. Brother drives at 250 to 350 kilometers per hour.
Me hacking one guy in a minute. Me hacking entire servers in seconds.
Oh my god, bro, brother, speed 300K!
You do go 586 2 forfeit off. Well, I don't know, but I don't have money to buy cake to follow my child to sleep. But now, what are you doing,
One or two.
Yeah.
Or two.
One.
English or Spanish. I'm gay.
English or Spanish? I'm gay. Got me rolling.
Yummy.
Oh, sure, I love you. $1,000.
None like a good boy in my life, I be trying to make sure.
Bruno F. Wait, did he say gay?
He just said.
English or Spanish, and Noob says I am gay. That almost made me laugh.
I pooped myself because of laughter. Joke!
I wish I could say the D word.
What'd you say?
I said I wish I could say the D word.
Okay, I hate to ask, but what is the D word?
Will I get in trouble if I say it?
Well, I don't know if you're gonna get in trouble because I don't know what you think the D word is.
So can I say it?
All right, just say it so I know what you're talking about.
Damn it, he is so innocent.
Bro called us dirty-minded without calling us dirty-minded.
Bro called us dirty-minded in 69.
I thought he will say Diddy.
This is good too, and we three will screw you in about in half of each other. And we can do the girls and see what they do to you so they do 7 3 for 5 2 1 2 3 1 to 3 for 5 6 7 8 9 0 all do ho and so you guys do and do. Good what do the girls best to be able to take a good time. To take a nap at a good time and family are going.
Bro went Ultra Instinct.
I thought he was about to say dumb.
What I thought, what you thought, what everyone thought.
No way YouTube Shorts are still on Cobby Lame phase.
TikTok thought this shit was tough in 2021. YouTube Shorts thinks this shit is tough in 2025.
YouTube Shorts really talking about some KB Lame Prime.
Why the hell am I on YouTube Shorts in the first place?
YouTube Shorts comments make me feel like I'm a higher level organism.
Bro is respect plus 1,000. First time being an NPC, by the way.
Can the sun explode already?
Why am I gaining weight for no reason? There's always a reason. Most of the time it's hormones.
Bro, ask for the war criminal special.
This cut was $7,000.
Yo, bro, let me get the Yahoo. Yo, bro, give me a BB fade.
Hey, bro, come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Blessed and throatly favor.
Bro neck giving out blessings.
Blessed throat. I'll be the judge of that.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Throat.
Quote is, if you have a problem with me, text me, and if you don't have my number, you don't know me well enough to have a problem with me. That is so good.
Tom Holland. Man, what the fuck? Man, I don't want to talk your bitch.
That's so good, Holy Glaze.
That is so good, bro. Is not getting a sneak peek of the new Spider-Man movie.
We have a problem, Let's Mate.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Cheating makes you question yourself, your worth, your identity, your relationship, your dreams, your hopes, everything. I've sat with people whilst they've died, and being cheated on is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Especially in some of the circumstances and the ways that I found out.
Palm Beach Bonnie.
Thanks, Funtime Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Blue, good ending.
Bonnie Loyal.
Well, what the hell, boy?
POV. When I lose a Roblox game and my inner baby comes out.
Something wrong with this nigga, bro.
Epstein, this one escaped.
There's still some time to delete this, bro.
You'll pay your bills, bro.
Homeless of war.
Kratos in 80p.
God of misery.
But what the hell, boy? More money to Israel. Funding, our tax dollars are funding a genocide.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you
and
hate
ask
Jewish
a
people?
question. This has nothing to do.
Gang needed the battle pass. Doing it for the love of the game at this point.
They bought him a sandwich.
Sold out for a month of Discord Nitro.
Gang needed 800 Robux.
1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go.
Turn the bread into APDF?
Well, what the hell, boy?
Turn the bread back into dough. I'm crying.
The greed they talk about in the Bible.
That bread got summarized.
Bread.zip.
Yo, bro, meet at Kirk Street.
I'll take a left on Kirk.
How it feels to go 90 over on the Kirk way.
Imagine getting switched down on Charlie Kirk way.
I quit my job to stream full time. I have 6 followers on Twitch. This is either the worst decision of my life or the best.
Most definitely the worst decision of your life.
Professional risk taker.
Get that job back, Uncle.
It's over, bro.
ושלום לכולם, זה שוב אני יהודה זיס. היום פורסם שחרדים פרצו והתפרעו בתוך תחנת משטרה בבית שמש. לא יאומן. חרדים התפרעו והפרו את החוק במקום שהכי אמור לשמור על החוק. על זה נאמר כבר, אין להם אלוהים.
Bro respawned on wrong team.
The team's got auto balance.
But what the hell, boy?
You become what you hate. Bud took it seriously.
Who picked up Bro's card?
Wrong server, bud.
This beat is on sale. Contact to get.
Where can I contact for a refund?
I screen recorded it in Maloop.shy and use it, thanks, bro.
How much to delete it?
Gluten-free beat.
Nigga just moved into the new house, man. I ain't gonna lie, though. The gaming room got the balcony. They say, Setcha, what you up to? Oh, damn, it's raining out here, too, in Vegas. Back of nowhere.
This guy neighbors with courage.
Bro live in a restricted testing area.
Bro in Nuketown. Bro live on the edge of the map.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
You gonna see aliens at night?
Yeah.
Can you make a life-size version?
Pocket poo.
Giant explosions. Tungsten cubes. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Lightsabers. Banana bread made by their girlfriend.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
For once! Shut the fuck up, bro. That's all I'm saying. Look, just for once.
Men see, men happy, men scroll. We are simple creatures.
Goth mommy Jim Berserk. 10 out of 10 bleed out spot.
Brand New Day ain't even out, bruh.
Bro's favorite movie is a trailer.
When you work for God, sometimes you gotta kill motherfuckers on earth. Cause they bad, they evil. And God say take them out.
Lock them up.
Oh, man.
Lock them up.
Give this fine gentleman an unregistered firearm.
Archangel Michael has located a vessel.
Please stay in the crib, Uncle.
Slime for Christ.
Turkish oil wrestling, one of the oldest sports on earth, because before the match starts, the wrestlers cover themselves head to toe in slippery olive oil. So getting a grip on your opponent becomes almost impossible. The only way to win is to reach into the leather pants and force your opponent onto his back.
Diddy wrestling.
We got Gooch grappling.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
Straight pay Gorn, by the way.
One of Diddy inventions.
Stop flexing, or Mr. Beast will never come back.
Flexing carefully, Bro spent all village treasury for this video.
Bro sold his clothes for that.
POV, I am a homeless dog, and you just walk past me in the rain.
This is a sick Negro.
Saw this shy at 18 likes.
I'm slapping my big Jewish belly and laughing / farting to this reel.
POV. You haven't sat down for 17 years. Which chair are you sitting on the hardest?
I have been standing for 17 years. I can stand more.
An update they said.
The amethyst one vibrates, by the way.
Campfire for toasty buns.
Well, what the hell, boy? I heard you were the strongest phone alive. Goku, if you punch me, you die. Nokia.
iPhone, help me. Samsung, bet. Nokia, backup needed.
I got goosebumps at last.
Nokia respect button.
Hello?
Hello, Moto.
Nokia is most expensive phone I have ever seen like this. Any other phone.
Palma tomato, palma tomato, palma tomato. It's hard. The balls of Messi and Mbappe when saving Ronaldo.
No, Nokia be like,
你所有看到的，我该。
Bro cameraman is NPC. Me too.
Bro turned into Gojo. I am the honored one. In the pose, 28. It's hard.
You stupid n. The cameraman locked in so hard bro forgot. It was a heavy storm, absolute cinema.
Everyone below me is a cornball who still says, get out, doesn't shower daily.
Bro said, nah, I'm going out of here. I'm gonna fly bye-bye.
The guy behind, the reporter, the cameraman, plus like over here.
One of Michael Jackson's video clip.
Damn is... Shut your bitch ass up.
Let me know! Let me know! Do you not know what I do? Do you not know what I do?
You ended racism before GTA 6.
It's over, guys. After 5,000 years, cheers.
Bro ended his life because he has diabetes.
Thank God they don't say a cuss word.
You stupid n.
Food? No book.
Too much sugar, doctor, will be shocked. My goodness, too much diabetes.
He hit it. I heard.
That's chemistry in body anatomy.
Last one be like gamer for a reason.
Boys rock. Girls shock.
Oh my God!
These boys, Sigma.
Bro just unlocked Ultimate Aura with that last one.
This is Thea Rael Segums, right? Jerry, because boy rock, girl shock. And he is Thea Rael Sigma. Like to respect Rael Sigma.
I get that. It's funny. But guys should show women respect. And girls should show...
This is giving chicken chalky.
Who likes chickens? Socks. Me at home. Me at school. Me at my auntie's house.
I'm not reading all this shit.
Me son is a big fan of you and loves you.
Steve, help, Mom!
Team Non-Mocraft Kids.
James looks wired.
I'm dying of cringe around like you guys. A grown-ups and get a job.
Student. CEO of Samsung.
His right side grill shook.
This is going straight into my favorites playlist.
This is going straight into my favorites playlist.
This is going straight into my favorite playlist.
Bro's aura. Bro's internet.
Bro can buy the result and get marks by selling phones, and how much money does he get in recharging the phone? Like my comment too?
Prostitute. A wholesaler.
Yo. I needed those in school, mate. You're having a bloody laugh.
This gave me chills in the best way.
This is Todd. Hi, this is Todd's mom. Hi. In a moment, Todd's mom will read her son's internet browsing history. What?
B-row is cooked, grilled, toasted, fried, smoked, BBQ'd, boiled, scoop.
What was epic? Edit, bro. Edit, 7,000 likes. Wow, thank you so much. Shut up! This is Todd. Hi, this is Todd's mom. Yeah, in a moment, Todd's mom will read his son's internet browsing history. What? Bro knew he fucked up.
See, here's the thing. I'm not lying when I say this. All of my search history is just aviation stuff. Man, I'm chilling.
Stop the cap.
Bro's smile dropped faster than GTA 6.
Peace. Phones were invented in the 1870s. Meanwhile, in the 1860s.
Very good girl. What purpose chicken is gone? Then also you giving for Papa on chicken. Very good girl.
Super.
The kids steal the chicken.
My legs is gone. Why I see Simone eating my legs.
Wong. Idian.
I am under the water.
Hello, Im from Malaysia.
Indian videos be like,
thanks.
Indian videos are my fav. Funny things, only Indian videos.
Thank you for 14 subscribe.
Thanos without medicine. Thanos after getting medicine.
Oh, Thanos said tag. Got me dead.
Raised his eyebrows. Tag. Got me laughing so hard, I had to go outside to let it out. Edit. Y'all, thanks for 109 likes. It means a lot.
Dumb, I'm going to win another. They always tell the shell, dog shake, you never push him, so Thano.
What? Tennis 230.
Tolga, tech, face.
This video gave me the chills. Thanos is my favorite character.
Banana. 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 Banana.
Asians. WTF? How am I watching this? Me. The one who posted the vid. What you mean? Brain rot kid. Skibidi.
You stupid
Banana.
Nutella, stop.
Oh, some...
My brain cells flying away like this low-quality video.
Poor Orange Man, he should tell the police.
Sigma.
Cosita, Patila, Gummy Bar, Crazy Frog, Gangnam Style.
Huh?
Ignore him. He's
disgusting.
Me, skull emoji. Diddy.
Brain rot equals brain rot.
This is Elon Musk.
I'm dying.
Writing's not that easy.
Brew, what kids are watching?
Not made for kids. Paul! Roblox? Minecraft? Sick hear the... Send I love you, God.
Roblox neat Minecraft. Roblox neat Minecraft. Roblox neat Minecraft. Roblox neat Minecraft.
Shut up! Old players, it's Dynablocks and Cave Game?
OMG, don't even get me started on the nostalgia.
Guys, y'all have a brain, right? It's just a game, so don't just like...
Roblox team.
Song for Roblox. Roblox, Roblox, Roblox. Roblox, Roblox, Roblox is very cool. Minecraft is the... Roblox is the... Kenya.
Roblox. Double tap this comment. Minecraft. Click comment button. Secret button GTA 5. Triple tap.
RMYTEW. R equals Roblox. M equals Minecraft. Y equals YouTube. C equals TikTok. E equals email. W equals what?
Chinese kids from Ukraine singing...
Her face. But what she did,
Dead internet theory.
I know. 'Cause Mama am in love with a criminal? They all look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but they are devil.
Definition of wolf in a sheep's clothing.
Look like an angle. Smile like an angle.
Writing's not that easy.
The single boy. Cute girl.
Why all the psychopaths got to be so fine up? Mostly third one.
Second man was an Enderman.
I'm an Enderman.
The song, the beat, the creator, the producer.
Oh my God!
Mom, come here. Me. No, please. Grandma, don't touch my grandson. Grandma Aura. Infinite.
Mom getting flashbacks from 50 years ago before GTA 6.
What the hell are you talking about?
This editing literally got me goosebumps.
You stupid n***!
The way you explain this is so clear. Thank you.
Grandma just gained infinite aura.
The language?
When you have a common enemy with the most powerful villain in the game.
Bro.
Fun fact, if you're over or at the age of 18 in California...
Shut your fucking mouth!
Oh my God. Miss, can you help us? Help!
Speed rocked, ghost socked.
Bro doesn't care.
Bro, the way he looked at the teacher like saying,
Don't slap at me.
She's gonna crash out. Miss, can you help? Stop yelling at me? Help! She need her villain arc.
Help. Trauma. Yes, I liked my own comment.
Caesar.
Mark's Pizzeria.
Did you know? I'm Speed. Please subscribe.
He was running for my popcorn.
La 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 la.
When bro is running for his life, gets real.
I would lie down or get off the track.
You stupid n***!
For anyone saying the blades will kill him, no, they won't, and here's why. 1. This is just a publicity stunt.
We do not care.
Normal challenge. Mr. Beast challenge him. Mr. Beast.
Bro, this music makes me want to start my villain arc.
For those who don't know.
For those who don't know.
For those who don't know...
Shut your fucking mouth!
How many money does Mr. Beast have?
La vida es un carrusel.
The way he caught the beer so smoothly was so much aura, man.
The way you explained this is so clear. Thank you.
The funk be like, daru daru de, daru daru de. The son, getting ready to drink. The family, not your time. The mom, I am Aura. For those who don't understand.
Shut up!
She said, "No, Capri Sun! Ha ha ha!"
What's up?
No! 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 No drinking till you are an adult, mister!
Sensei being the coolest.
Aura is infinite. Riz is infinite and beyond. Fire, edit. Literally me, Gojo.
Whispers to myself. That's my sensei.
Ooh, bro. Aura 99 billion.
999 million. 999,000.
Our beloved blue-eyed king.
My man's untouchable.
It's f***ing rain.
Better than anything you could ever achieve in your life, little bro.
Gojo doesn't have umbrellas because no one protects him unlike the others.
The child got the brains. It's like she knew that would happen if he poured it straight to the glass. So much aura.
Boy, why you take my drink? Sigma girl. Just watch. Boy. Oh my god. And that's how I start
To love my sister.
Hits hard. Well, you're definitely not intelligent.
Definitely.
She is ski baby toaster. Anyways, the fog is coming.
I can't stop smiling watching this.
I can't stop smiling watching this.
I can't stop smiling watching this.
I can't stop smiling.
Shut your fucking mouth!
I don't understand anything.
Girls class. Okay, this is math class. Ladies, boys class. Okay, this is Ultra Instinct class. I appreciate the throw skills of the first teacher. Really unique. She is built different.
Friend, that teacher has a Giat, me. If you are not a simp, you are a Giga Chad. Absolute cinema.
I threw a chalk. I mean that thing we take to write on school boards. And it correctly fitted in my friend's ear.
I stop a bowling ball with one finger blindfolded.
Stop the cap.
One, my principal come in my class and start the surprise test. And he throw the duster to me very fast, but I catch it. And he said, "You are very active."
Sigma boy.
When hacker meets developer.
My man, what is the name of the funk PL, tell me?
Achievement unlocked. Universal aura.
Motokuko Kawasaki H2R.
Bro need a aura? Aura need bro.
The Ghost Bums level is infinite.
Writing's not that easy.
Bro is a dangerous cycler.
Bro, the song in the edit was cold as Pluto.
Planet or anime?
That bicycle guy is literally me.
Aura. Aurat.
What the fuck? No! Switched it up. Switched it up. Switched it up.
Girl cooked. Girl break.
Papa.
Her feet is gonna be in heaven.
Doctor. So how did you break your leg? The girl. Flashback.
Girl's smile will change into painful scream.
The only way I can see the truth of the situation was if I had a job at EJLA. You know you ain't got no account at Wells Fargo. Power of men.
Who's the girl?
First of all, the boy and girl would get hurt. They're stupid these days. So stupid.
2023, moment before disaster. 2024, Aura. 2025, moment before life hacks.
Bro got the girl in 10 seconds.
2.
Bro rocked. Friend been shocked. When a hacker entered in real life.
Riz the Huz, Huz the Riz.
Skibbity type shit.
Bros, IQ level 999999.
Shut your fucking mouth! Delulu is the Solulu, and it will never be true Lulu.
What the hell are you talking about?
Choose your phone. Android. Like Apple. Reply.
And Apple keeps Doctor away, and Android keep iPhone away.
Apple, Android.
Easy. You mom know.
Looks familiar. Wait a sec. This is similar to Tom and Jerry.
Roast level, infinity plus 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 plus. Apple said, yeet me to the flying cars. Android, oh shit.
Kokia. Nah, I win. Kokia.
Damn, those girls are cute. Yeah, watch this.
Now we're getting to Salty Unreal's game. By Salty Unreal. We played their first game. Now we're playing this one. Please read, take the game slow, and don't try to break things. If you experience a bug, please check chat if I say anything. Okay. Now, this game was made for Joe Bartolozzi and Queso. This game may not be the best, but I tried my best. Thank you, Salty Unreal. Please adjust your volume to the highest comfortable level, but not so high that it becomes uncomfortable. That's good. Please say your graphics is the best, but fair to do so or ruin the game. I love the lobby music. Wow, what a lovely home. These are my fits. I work at Starburger. I have wool outfits. Oh, I'm climbing my drawers. I have a picture of a Krabby Patty. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a Starburger. Just shut that off.
My dad used to love this song. I should probably explore my room now that it's renovated.
That's really loud. I always wanted to work at Starburger. Here's my ecstasy pills.
My schizophrenia pills. I haven't taken these in a while.
That's
I think I should head to the restaurant before I'm late.
I think I should take my schizophrenia pills. I think I should take my schizophrenia pills before I go out. I think I should take those. I think I should take those before I go to work. That seems like a bad idea that I haven't had these in a while. That's just a random ass photo that I have on my wall. Locked door. It's my own house. Why is my door locked? I'm not gonna clean that up. I'm just gonna leave that fat ass mug just spilled on the ground. The big gulp. My TV's broken. I think my house sucks. Why is there stuff? Why do I have extra large soda cans? Oh my god, there's bugs. Oh, this is fucking disgusting. Oh, this is fucking disgusting. Oh my god, I have like old Chinese fried rice that's just fucking sitting there. Stop. This is how I leave. This is my laundry room. Laundry room / bathroom. Is that a bidet? Oh, I'm living lavish, chat. On second thought, I'm living lavishly. I know I'm not broke anymore, chat. I have a lot of schizophrenia pills. I've been noticing that in every room. They're like literally just lying around. There's no way I have that many schizophrenia pills. I haven't been taking them recently. I have a framed photo of the American flag. I don't think I've seen a Bass Pro Shop.
I want something right here.
And
And it has to be interesting, because when you walk into the apartment, it is literally the... okay, it's basically the first thing you see. And then it hit me all on my own. Hold on. Let me get your tape off. Let me get your tape off. What?
Why don't you get seahorses?
Well, turns out they only live 1 year. So if I wanted them here long term, I knew I'd have to try and breed them. Little did I know that this would be the video that almost broke me. Oh no! Bush! The story starts 6 months ago. Dwarf seahorses will not breed unless they are in a perfect environment. This is complicated, and since you're on your phone, I made a nice little list of everything we'll need to keep them and eventually breed them. Starting with a tank. Then comes reef walks, a light, and of course, salt water, which I make myself with tap water purified with a device that I would regret bringing through an airport. I told Reef Casa that I had a video where I light money on fire. They said, ooh, okay, here's a tank. I like it. 1 month in, green algae appears. Proof that the tank can support larger life. Meet the blue-legged hermit crab. They'll pick at algae, they'll scavenge food, they'll steal credit cards, but the tank still looks nothing like their habitat down in Florida. But like more off the coast. Seahorses need a ton of hitching posts, something sturdy to wrap their tail around. So, macroalgae and gorgonians. But of course, seahorses die from just about every single hitchhiker you could accidentally add to the tank. So I'm gonna give them all a really nice waterboarding, and I definitely did not do it a little bit too hard and then kill them 3 separate times. Come into my lovely home, look at my beautiful tank. Nope. Oh, well, guess what? It's dead. I would never do that. But then we made some progress. Yo, you gotta learn to breed brine shrimp. You know how to do that? Oh, you do? Okay, good. Part of the reason they're so difficult is because dwarf seahorses need to eat live food 2 to 3 times a day. So I'm learning to breed a constant supply. Luckily, the unpaid intern has been doing 17-hour shifts. So finally, after a little bit of time in the saddle, this closeted horse girl is ready to come out. Paying installments? You can do Klarna on this shit? Yeah, hold on, let me go ahead and finance my seahorses. Okay, here we go. Yes! I have unboxed a lot of animals on this channel. None have ever made me feel like this. I've got the normal nerves, right? Are they alive? Oh, there's my full address. Nice and gentle, as if UPS didn't punt this onto the truck. Oh my God, dude. They are so small. Wild seahorse populations have been decimated by the medicinal trade. Learning that was what turned wanting a beautiful tank into being determined to also breed them in captivity. So my hope is that the lessons I'm about to learn help make captive breeding a real alternative to wild collection. But as it turns out, buying seahorses would be the easy part. Dwarf seahorse care is unforgiving, which is dangerous for a person with 63,000 unread emails and worse ADHD than anybody that you've ever met. But thanks to today's sponsor, Opera, I just might pull it off. Here's how. Opera is an internet browser that allows you to totally customize your experience using sounds, animations, overall theme, and a custom sidebar with all my favorite apps like Gmail, Spotify, and WhatsApp, so I can talk to all my British friends. Anyone with focus issues knows the feeling of switching tabs straight into a shiny distraction. But Opera's tab islands group mine by category, color-coded and named. And tab traces shows me the last one I used, so I stayed locked in. There are very few reliable sources of info on dwarf seahorses, but split screen lets me pull up 3 sources at once, compare them live, and use the 4th to take notes. And by far my favorite feature is the video pop-out. Yeah, I can watch YouTube right in the sidebar, which is great for note-taking. But when I really need to lock in, I'll pop out the video, throw on a playlist, and continue watching outside the browser. That way, I'm never tempted by something juicy on the YouTube homepage. Opera turned me into a research machine, the ideal horse girl I didn't know was possible. And it's completely free, so click the link in the description to give it a try. It helps you out and it helps me make more videos. Thank you guys, now back to the show. I'm on a mission to create a beautiful tank that can actually support a breeding population of dwarf seahorses. At this point, I have 12.
What is he holding on to? Oh, they're holding on to each other. Oh, that's cute. Hey! Really?
It took me only 10 minutes to see just how low the pump had to be set.
Oh, sorry.
But with that taken care of, the seahorses seem to be settling in nicely. Well, all seem to be except for one. He isn't using the hitching posts like the others, and I'm worried. Or at least I was. He's not dying. He is hunting. You see, he was raised in a sterile setup, so he has never seen sand before. Prey hiding in crevices like this is a novel experience for him. But lucky for this amphipod, seahorses need much smaller food. So it's a terrible day to be a brine shrimp in the water column. Nighttime rolls in, and they can finally get some rest. But that calm wouldn't last.
What the fuck? No!
That little male, who just last night was hunting off the gravel, has now become food himself.
Buddy, no.
Yet somehow, that's not even the bad part. Marginella snails are scavengers, not hunters. Which means this poor guy was already dead. And sadly, he wasn't the only one.
No.
At least 2 others gone. I know some savvy entrepreneur is watching this thinking, oh my god, what a great time to pivot into traditional medicine. Well, for an aspiring seahorse keeper, this is a fucking nightmare. I don't know what's killing them, but I know they can't stay here. I'm scooping up all the survivors. And the entire herd is getting moved here. This is a sterile hospital tank. This is how most keepers house seahorses. But my hope is that it's temporary.
So, breeding seahorses is not going very well.
I also had to throw out my bed sheets this morning. Unrelated. However, life inside the hospital tank is flourishing. For the first time, I'm starting to get to know the individual seahorses. My favorite has to be this little piebald female. Those markings are unmistakable, so I think I'll call her Michaela Jackson. MJ for short. And she's not the only little legend in this tank. I've been calling this guy Bubbles. Well, because... yeah, he does that all day. These creatures might look simple, and, you know, believe me, they are. But I swear they have different personalities, and I bet some food would really get them fired up. These are the brine shrimp. Our herd notices them instantly. It may shock you to hear that seahorses have no stomach. Instead, they have a tube-like intestine, so food passes through them incredibly fast. Because of this, they need to be eating constantly. See, I told you I don't have an eating problem. I just have a long intestine, and no stomach, and a dopamine addiction. All was going well, until I saw this. A hydroid. Tiny, stinging marine invertebrates that kill younger seahorses on contact. I looked closer at the display tank and found not one, not two, but I don't know, maybe 1,000,000 hydroids hiding in plain sight. Some keepers have told me Hippocampus ostere can handle a couple of hydroids here and there, but I think the hydroids plus shipping stress took out a portion of our herd. Good news, hydroids die from a canine dewormer called fenbendazole. Bad news, I can't just dump it in the display tank because it allegedly kills macroalgae and gorgonians. But I am not giving up on this tank yet. I will get the seahorses back in here. But for now at least, they are comfortable. You know, you might look at this tank and think, wow, that looks like a pile of garbage. And you know what? You'd be forgiven for thinking so. But this tank is a machine designed to keep seahorses happy and healthy. Please, let me give you a tour. Oxygen, heat, filter, carbon, biomedia for that yummy denitrifying marine bacteria, auto top off, but the most important is probably a fan. This cools the tank through evaporation, which keeps it between 70 and 74 degrees Fahrenheit, because above that the seahorses start to get Vibrio, a bacteria that causes deadly infections in seahorses, because of course it does. And I have been dosing fenbendazole because there's nothing in here that it would kill, you know, besides the hydroids. Yes, I am going to get them back in the display tank, but in the meantime, a setup like this is so good that they actually should start to breed. And we wouldn't have to wait long. It looks like breeding has already begun. The seahorses are now starting each day in a horny little pile of horsies. They are sorting through their romantic options, likely by income and whoever's taller. No, I'll be honest guys, I don't know how they select mates, but I do know that they quiver their body to express romantic interest. Take notes, fellas. Anyone who's currently watching without being on their phone may have noticed and be wondering how the hell the seahorses went from almost white to having much richer complexions. Well, I'm feeding them brine shrimp at minimum twice a day. But before the brine shrimp are fed off, the shrimp are spending a day filter feeding in this enrichment. It's various algae, probiotics, minerals, and can you believe it smells so good? Experts have told me that seahorses need these nutrient-rich brine shrimp to actually reproduce. And obviously it's been working because within a week, the males are already showing signs of pregnancy. Oh, right, yeah, I didn't tell you. The males get pregnant. Thanks, Obama. Females deposit eggs into his pouch, and he carries them to term. I actually think I'll try this. But it's not all sunshine and horny rainbows. The males are feeling the pressure. Fighting over mating rights has begun. It's the strongest and most persistent of the group that will ultimately find success. I am beyond excited about potential babies, but I still want them to live in this tank. Oh, I want something beautiful here. I need to kill the hydroids, which are starting to multiply, and I'm gonna kill them with fenbendazole. What? Isn't fenbendazole gonna kill everything in the tank? Oh, well, guess what? I took everything out that would definitely die because I'm not a monster. I dosed fenbendazole, and a month later, the tank looks fine. The hydroids are dead, and none of the macroalgae died. So suck it, internet. The tank is ready for seahorses. And it seems our herd is about to get a little bit bigger. This male is experiencing contractions. No epidural, no mother-in-law filming on her iPad, just pure boy preg instinct. Push, push. His 14-day gestation period is coming to an end. No way, dude. She was a fan. No fucking way. Because the adults have their pistol permit, most can safely live in the display tank. But any babies I can catch will be raised in the hospital tank, which is now a Fry nursery. We now have 17 seahorses.
You know, if you're watching this and you're thinking, damn, I want these.
Don't. Unless you want to not be able to leave your house for 2 days at a time, you know, without help. But if you want to live vicariously and keep up with what I'm doing, I'm posting weekly videos on Patreon. Very high quality stuff. Okay, I'll see you soon. Okay,
Yeah. This is a $2 keyboard. This is a $20 keyboard. This is a $2 keyboard. This is a $20 keyboard. This is a $200 keyboard. And we're about to go all the way up to $20,000 to find out what you actually get by paying more with this guy. Professional keyboard enjoyer glasses.
That's my calling card. Hello.
So if you want a keyboard, but you've got $2 to spend, you kind of have to accept that it might come in a tube.
I think if you have $2, you should just not buy a keyboard.
Kind of like a wet sheet of lasagna.
I'd prefer, can I take this? Listen to the, it's just table.
It's just table.
If you change the table, you're gonna have a different keyboard. There should be no keyboard that has 11 keys on the bottom row. Where did you find this?
In a tube somewhere. See, basically all budget keyboards are membrane keyboards, where each key is resting on a little rubber dome that keeps it up, and by pressing the key, you're essentially squishing that rubber dome down until the metal contact pad on the dome connects with the metal contact pad on the board, and the key press is registered. What would you give it out of 10?
The smallest gradient above 0 possible. I'll give it a 0.1 because it is a functioning keyboard.
I agree with that.
You're not getting any more points out of me with something like this.
Roll it out. Hear of it. $10 gets you a box. And not just a box, we even get a name on that box. Logitech.
Wow.
Right, so still the same memory mechanism, obviously. At least we have a surface behind it.
It's still bad, but okay.
I don't know though, something about the last one makes this feel like a luxury experience.
I'm not just feeling the desk underneath my fingers, and I don't think I can roll this one up. I'm trying to feel precisely how consistent the key press is. It's very mushy.
Not precise, right? Because there's no guiding structure here.
I just feel a lot of variance.
We do also now get these kickstands at the back, but I'd personally recommend people to not use them because they just mean you have to bend your wrist upward, which is more straining. I would call this a 2.
I'd call it a 0.2. 2, 0.2, a 1.
I accept 1. Let's jump all the way to $30 because at this price, we can go wireless. Right, but it's not just that. The key upgrade this time is scissor switches.
Key upgrade and scissor switches should never be in the same sentence. Oh.
It's better.
Put my happy face on. Oh, it's better.
So like every $30 keyboard, what we have here is still membrane, but now the rubber domes are combined with an extra plastic scissor mechanism that provides a more rigid structure, making each press feel very consistent.
The sound doesn't have that Jenny Say color, you know.
Whereas the last one did.
No.
0.2 out of 10.
No, none of them have, but this also doesn't.
At what price point are you expecting these keyboards to start doing the je ne sais quoi?
50 to 100, okay. I would say. Having Bluetooth, being wireless, I will give it a point just for that. Not having wires and whatnot is very, very convenient.
How clean is your desk?
It's very messy.
Oh.
Yeah, loads of wires. I like the idea of it.
Okay.
I don't know why I mentioned that point about wireless. I literally plug in wireless keyboards.
For battery reasons or psychotic ones?
No, psychotic ones.
I would go 2.5 out of 10.
I'll go 2.5. I was going to go 1.5, but I'm giving it a point for being wireless. Which, as we've discussed, is very important. Very important to me. Okay. I can't live without it.
$50 though is where we shift into the gamer zone with our first entry-level mechanical board. And this is a complete switch up, because instead of squishing down a mushy piece of rubber, every mechanical key has a bunch of parts. When you press down the keycap, you're also pressing down the stem underneath it. There's a spring, which makes sure you're getting just the right amount of resistance, and then there's two metal contacts sitting on either side of that stem. They're separated, but it's when you push that stem to its actuation point that those contacts are allowed to touch, and that's what registers the key press. The benefit being that, unlike a rubber dome, this mechanism is so controlled that it feels exactly the same every time you do it. And also how you no longer need to bottom out your keys, pushing them all the way till the base. In theory, that means less fatigue and faster typing. Oh, much better. Although, why is the keyboard rocking?
Oh, that's not good. Can I just...
That's one caveat to look out for with an entry-level mechanical keyboard. It's trying to squeeze so much in that it's gonna cut some corners. These are double shot keys, which means the letters are not like a sticker on top, they're actually part of them. So this would be the first time we actually have N key rollover. So in theory, I can just go like this, and every single one of those key presses would be registered.
That's not how we test N key. You're supposed to...
Oh.
No, please.
No, please. No, please. The glasses?
Yeah.
This is the first keyboard with software. The funny thing about this software, you can't make it any bigger. Try it.
Need glasses.
I guess just the fact that we have RGB lighting is in itself a big improvement.
Yeah.
Has a bit of like a clang.
Oh,
you hear that?
Yeah, this open case design is not helping it very much.
So the last keyboard we gave a 2.5 to. I would actually go as far as to say this probably doubles that, but then take away 1 point for this monstrosity.
I can get behind that. I might have given it like a 3.5 just to be different.
But then if $50 already gets you into the prestigious Mechanical Keys Club, then you might be wondering, why would you ever spend more than that? Well, many people won't, because really, you got to spend $100 or more to get the next noticeable step up. Because it turns out there are different brands of mechanical switches. The ones you'll find in most entry-level keyboards are Otomu. They're 90% of the performance for 50% of the price. But the Gateron switches here in our $120 board should be, in theory, smoother, less scratchy, and even more precise. He's happy. He's happy.
This is more my speed.
I've never seen him smile before.
I haven't.
It looks like it's got stabilizers built in. The structure of this key is more guided than before. I press the key here, or I press the key here, or I press the key here. It's doing the same thing and it feels the same.
Which is the point of a good stabilizer. I think we're at the point where this is the kind of keyboard I wouldn't mind gifting somebody to say, hey, this is why I like keyboards.
Wow.
This is... okay.
The other reason this feels so much better is at this luxury price, you can also expect sound-absorbing foam in the body, as well as something called gaskets, which are essentially a whole layer of tiny, soft, elastic pieces sitting between the hard components of the board, which reduce the internal vibrations and therefore the harshness of the sound.
Having that bump in between the top of the press, somewhere here in the bottom, to tell you where you've actuated that switch, fills me with so much joy.
And yeah, that's actually the other reason that this feels so good. There's not just brands, there's also 3 main different styles of switch. The main ones being linear, which feel very smooth and quiet as you press them down. Tactile, which are still quiet but add a little bump, usually at the actuation point of the key, so you can feel that you've pressed it right. And then clicky, which also adds an audible cue at that same point to really reinforce the activation. So the $50 keyboard was linear, this $120 board has tactile switches. So the keys go down like this. It's actually a world of difference.
I also think these switches are lubed differently and probably a lot more heavily than these. I think the springs are a lot quieter on this one.
That's because of the...
It's because of the lubricant, yes.
Good knob, bad knob?
As far as knobs go, yeah, there's no way to... It's a rotary encoder.
It's fairly responsive.
I'm not a fan of this. It feels like it's badly positioned.
You're going to spend a lot of time I'm brushing against backspace. But I will say right off the bat, the software looks about 1,000,000 times better than the $50 board.
It's filling up the screen, which is nice.
But you can actually select the individual keys to apply effects to them.
Oh, okay. That's really intuitive as well. The thing I like the most, which I really love about this, it's in your browser. I don't need to download some more bloatware or whatever. That for me already gets it like 5 extra points.
5 extra points?
Software, the software, not the keyboard.
The only thing that kind of bothers me about this one is the keys don't have any transparency in them. So you only see the backlight behind the keys, not shining through them. I've tried turning all the lights off. This doesn't allow me to actually properly see the keys.
Unless you are very comfortable at touch typing, this amount of light is not going to aid you in the dark.
I'm thinking for this one, we go 6 to 7.
Give it 6, 7. You know.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Did you do all
I held that in for so long.
Time for another major switch up in the world of the keyboard. Because at around $200, you can get yourself Hall Effect mechanical switches. Well, that's interesting. The board's so fancy that you even get to build it yourself. So the really cool thing about Hall Effect switches is instead of metal contacts that only have 2 states, connected and then not connected, these use magnets under the keys, which basically gives you a sliding scale of inputs the closer they get to the magnetic field detectors on the board itself. So a lot of people would consider this the holy grail of mechanical key switches because it means, well, first of all, you can push this key down and decide at what point during that process you want the key press to be registered. It's really impressive seeing it on this software. It's tracking it so precisely. So you could decide if you wanted to just brush your keys or smack your keys. It's up to you. Brutility is such a great name. It's way more dynamic than the other one. It actually shows you in real time the effects on screen.
Being able to customize the actuation point, the effects of individual switches is super cool. It's rapid trigger.
So instead of the key needing to return to the top each time, you can actually just let it come up a tiny bit and then reactivate it again.
That was actually a cheat code that was so good, I think, for certain keyboards it got banned because it was that much of a competitive advantage. That being all said, I do hate this keyboard. I just think for $200 you're getting a lot of function but not a lot of keyboard. I like keyboard.
Well, the other side effect of the fact that this is Hall Effect is this has analog mode. Let's say you're playing a racing game and you're driving. How much you push down one of the keys could determine how much gas you put in the car.
I put my hands up. That's super cool. If you were to bring back the $50 one to compare it in terms of typing experience.
To me, that feels like many subtle improvements. $100 keyboard.
For me and what I like typing on, I would take this 100 times out of 100.
I also think these keys have less resistance than these ones. It's not that Hall Effect switches naturally feel worse than non-Hall Effect switches. It's just that you may prefer non. If I was gaming, I'd take this. If it was office work, I'd take this, which means we gave that a 6.5. I guess that's got to be a 6 then.
Actually, I think it should be a 6.25.
6.
7. I'd also give it a 6.5.
I didn't say 6.5, I said 6.
Oh, the 0.5 was silent. I think this represents where keyboards kind of tail off into their own things. And I don't think either is better or worse. So I can't in good faith as keyboard enthusiasts give this a higher or lower score.
Yeah, okay, fine. So we'll say both are 6.5.
You said 6.
So where do we even go from there? Well, $300 buys you the luxury of being able to miniaturize key switch tech, if you so wish. You can get a keyboard that is portable, low profile, and somehow still mechanical. This is actually very impressive how thin that is, considering these are mechanical switches. Lighting is a little dimmer. They probably had to sacrifice the size of the LEDs because of the thinness. I quite like it. Because it's low profile, it has a similar feel to like the Apple keyboard, but with the extra tactility and stability of mechanical. It's definitely better than the Apple keyboard.
100%.
Let's just get the $100 keyboard here for comparison. What I liked about this is you push it down and it's smooth, and then you hit the actuation point and then suddenly you feel that little bump. Whereas here, the whole thing is bump. It's still a nice typing experience, but it almost feels a bit less sophisticated.
I think it's the best you can do with such a short travel distance. This is the best iteration of any kind of knob or roller, in my opinion, ever made. I don't brush my keys on it. I can quickly find it when I'm doing something. I want to turn the volume down versus it's not perfect. I would give this a 5.5.
I would go 6.5, evening out to a 6.
So it's a 5.5. Trisha, what do you think it should be?
Please, please help. Please.
So
no,
so it's
don't say that. Don't encourage him.
There you go. And we agree, don't you?
Sick of you.
I'm sick of me too.
So the concept of this video is meant to be, here's the features that you can normally expect to get at different price points. But let's just go completely off the rails for a minute, because I want to show you something crazy at $350. The Final Mouse Centerpiece Pro.
How did you get this?
Thoughts on the keyboard?
How did you get this? I've been trying to... Anyways, holy moly. I have made many a comment about what this would and wouldn't be. I didn't think I'd be typing on it today.
You're almost scared to.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it from my angle, but seeing the letters being off because I'm looking at it at a different angle is maybe the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. There's one, in theory, upside, which is that you can customize the keys. So if I click that, for example, can you see it blacks out every one of the keys for better visibility? So in theory, you can also then move around the letters. So let's say you decided that this was the angle that you sat from your keyboard. You could put them in the top corner.
Having a keyboard that prioritizes looking at your keyboard is about the dumbest thing ever. The keyboard is a periphery device. If I make the periphery device the main device, why do I have a screen?
This one's called Paintball. Oh my goodness me. Every single key.
It is really cool though. The keycaps are also really quite clear.
This also has its own GPU, which is allowing it to make the effects interactive.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. So what did you do today? I played Flappy Bird on a keyboard.
You played Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird.
This has everything we've covered so far. You know, it's Hall effect, it's got the magnetic switches, but also it has a 2K resolution display underneath the keys.
I will give it a 5.
The issue for me, you know, like I'm getting reflections on the keys themselves.
Which means that even in its standard form, it's still dumb. I'll give it a 3. Sorry, the score is going down.
I think we should just top out at 5.
Okay, let's go 5.
5. Now, your first impression of the $500 keyboard might seem a little basic compared to that light show that had some keys on it. But this is what happens when you absolutely master those basics. This budget buys you a truly everything board. Think every feature we've seen so far, but now, instead of just sound-reducing foam, there are 3 separate layers of dampening. The gaskets, the cushiony bits inside, are now adjustable. The switches are even higher quality, and there's even a little OLED display to control lighting modes. I've even set mine to type subscribe every time I flick it down.
It looks like a weapon that I would use in like some kind of shooter.
It feels like one too, like hold it.
Oh, that's solid.
We've kind of noticed as the prices got more expensive, the keyboards have felt more and more weighty and planted. This is like the ultimate version of that.
This is the most oneness of sound keyboard so far. I quite like this light, clacky sound. I'm pleasantly surprised.
So there's another important stat here, which is polling rate. Essentially just how frequently the keyboard reports to the PC. Let's get the $10 keyboard back. Bring back good memories.
No, not at all.
This $10 keyboard, which is wired, by the way, has a 100 hertz polling rate. That has 8,000 wireless. Can you tell?
Yeah, no.
Which is interesting in itself, right? The 2 extremes, and it's still difficult. To tell. Gaming, you'll be able to tell, but you're probably not good enough for it to matter.
Yeah.
Is the assumption.
The equipment probably helps.
You also get a wrist rest, which in itself is unusually heavy.
Okay, that is a dense wrist rest.
And then OLED display, which feels so extra for this tiny like 1.5 inch thing over here. And then that will just allow you to control brightness, but also things on the PC itself, like actually, funnily enough, fan speed sounds good and it feels like there's no resistance when I'm typing at all. Rating-wise, I am siding with 8.5.
I will give it a 7.5.
So meet in the middle at 8.
So 7.5. I'll give it an 8.
And so you might be thinking now, $500 already gets you every single pro-level feature that exists. So why on earth would anyone ever spend more than that, let alone $20,000? Well, beyond this price, I would say we enter the Wild West. It's not necessarily that everything gets better, but you can absolutely get crazier. And just before we start jumping to those extremes, $599 gets you a very different, but no less impressive keyboard. The Rolly Piano, our sponsor. I had this whole thing. I was gonna get you back. And you just...
Rookie mistake.
Just so you know, 3 years ago, this guy came to my house and built me an entire keyboard just to rickroll me. And today was the day I was meant to get my revenge. You ruined my entire sponsor spot. I had a whole thing.
You're 2-0 down.
Do you know the idea of this keyboard?
Yeah.
So you connect to a mobile app, the app shows you the notes coming, and you kind of play along, basically like Guitar Hero. It's got the upside that it's teaching you a very real instrument by the end of it.
I actually really like this.
There's one level to this that you might not see coming.
A few moments later.
Try and play.
Oh.
That is infrared cameras that are looking at all 27 joints in each of your hands to make sure that you're playing each note with the right technique.
This is kind of cool, though.
But now try to play with a different finger.
Oh, that's good. And it highlights the finger I'm supposed to play it with, so I'm becoming technically a good pianist as well. Oh.
Link below for Rolly. Now for the crazy keyboards. For example, $725 gets you the Angry Meow Neon 80, a keyboard with apparently 4-dimensional RGB matrix lighting effects. It's buttery. What is that, just extra lube? Is it double lubed?
Triple lube.
Triple lube.
PE foam is one known to change the sound to this kind of like thocky sound that you're hearing.
The RGB is absolutely bonkers.
It's also the heaviest keyboard by a decent amount.
It's 389 LEDs. It's the most similar to the Final Mouse. Which would you pick?
I wouldn't really have either, but I could turn this off and still have a good keyboard experience. And when I want to turn it on and show people like, whoa, look at my thing, it does that.
Please say that again.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, no, this is the art of keyboards.
8.5.
I'll give it an 8.
So 8.25 is our highest joint score.
It's an 8.
$1,000 gets us something completely custom. This is a one-of-one Mr. Who's the Boss edition keyboard, which is absolutely giant.
This is the kind of keyboard that would show up on the Glasses channel. There's what, like 200 keys here?
Super and hyper and meta. Do you feel like you should be piloting the Death Star? Hot take, I don't like this as much as the last one.
This is cool. I'm a fan of this. I also just love how this looks.
Oh, logo at the back.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm so jealous.
I don't like it as much as the last one. I'd say 7.
I'd give it a hyper 7. We agreed.
You know what, we actually did. Fine, fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, it is difficult to spend more than that, even if you try. I actually had to commission someone to upgrade an existing keyboard they made to be able to spend $2,000. So at this point, it's all about hand craftsmanship. It's about 24 karat gold and Hadouk wood, which apparently has a natural light fragrance to it.
It smells upper class.
It doesn't smell that great to me. Having actually upgraded to very nice keyboards, this feels like a step back to me.
99% of the budget was spent here, and 1% of the budget was spent on the keycaps. This is like 50-cent gold, and this is...
I think that's real gold.
Real gold. Wow. First time I've seen gold on a keyboard. The $50 keyboard is about this level.
Yeah, not much sound dampening inside of there. Given that the basic mechanical keyboard was a 4, I'm thinking 5.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4.5.
So if $2,000 is basically the upper limit of what you can buy, you might be wondering, how on earth do you get to 20,000 on one keyboard? Well, that's what happens when you try and build your own.
I built a lot of keyboards. We made yours, but that was only maybe a couple hundred.
Wow, cheap out, why didn't you?
A couple years back, we built maybe the greatest keyboard and the worst keyboard of all time. We decided that the keyboard record had to be ours. At the time, Razer had a 5-foot keyboard, and I asked them to buy it, and they said no. So I said, okay, I'll make my own. Do you want to pick it up a bit? Oh, So this is...
I hate to think what it looks like underneath there now. Oh my god. Finish it off. So everything here is built 27 times larger than original. Wow.
These are Novelkey's big switches. It was a collaboration to make a novelty switch that actually had all of the functioning components of an MX switch.
And so I'm assuming they made this for someone to buy one of them, not to...
We sold them out globally everywhere. They actually had to make more and put in an order to fulfill our order.
That's actually like the best possible way of seeing how the key works. I'm actually starting to wonder how you managed to do it within $20,000. Did you just type what I think you typed?
Straight fire lyrics from a song that is really dear to your heart.
Do you know what's funny?
Oh no.
It's really funny.
What's funny?
Every single time my finger has touched a key this video, I've been writing lyrics.
I wasn't aware of your game.
2-1.
2-1.
It's crazy. It's blowing my mind. But this is possible.
What would you rate out of 10? Why is it 12?
A 1-2 is about the right ballpark. I prefer the $300 keyboard. I prefer the $100 board as well. I also prefer the $50 board.
There's a lot of boards you're preferring over this keyboard. You've named like half of them. Anything else you want to get out of the way?
I don't take this seriously, but I can't.
Anything else you want to get out of the way? Let me guess, you prefer the $2 one as well?
No, actually.
Okay, good.
I think it's fair to give you a 4.
Out of 3?
Whatever number you want, you can have it.
I want it to be a 12 out of 10.
Fine.
So we're agreed it's a 4. Out of 3. Thanks for having me on the channel. I make keyboard videos. Okay.
This is the largest amount of spider silk that's ever been put together for a test like this. So I'm gonna put it to the ultimate test and try to be the first person ever to swing from spider silk. I don't know if it's gonna hold my weight, so let's see. In 3, 2, 1.
In Spider-Man 2, Peter Parker is on a runaway train full of passengers, and to stop it from derailing, he stands in front of the train, fires webs at the buildings around him, and holds on. The webs stretch, some of them snap, but they do just enough to slow down the train and save everyone on board. It sounds like something straight out of a comic book. But real spider silk, the fiber that makes up a spider's web, well, it truly might be this incredible. It's reportedly stronger than steel.
It's pretty strong.
That's crazy. And 10 times tougher than Kevlar. To find out if that's really true, I went to the Blackledge Spider Lab at the University of Akron, one of the world's leading research centers studying spider silk. Before I went to the lab, I'd always assumed that a spider web was made from just one kind of silk. But that's actually not the case. One type of silk anchors the web to a surface, another forms this stretchy spiral, and a different sticky silk catches prey. Once something's trapped, the spider switches to yet another silk to wrap it up.
And the threads are all, thinner than your hair, so they're gonna look pretty similar to each other unless you use a microscope.
All in all, there are 7 different types of silk, but the strongest is the dragline silk, which holds the web in its place.
We've got the 2 main structural threads in this web. So the spokes on the wagon wheel and the outer framework here, that's all the dragline silk. It's called major ambulate silk if you want the fancy word.
The major ambulate is that one that commonly compared to steel.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. And that's partly because its function in a web like this, a bug hits it, to stop that moving bug, most of the work is done by the dragline silk.
To do this, the dragline silk has to be incredibly strong. So to find out how it compares to steel, we wanted to run a test. But it turns out that getting a sample isn't so easy. Alright, we've taken a garden variety spider and knocked it unconscious using CO2. We brought it over here and we put it down with tape. I then started pulling out the dragline silk by hand. It's so light that you can barely feel it. We've attached it to this big rotating mechanism which they custom made to milk spiders.
No spiders were harmed in the making of this video.
Yep.
Now that we've got our silk, we can put one strand into a machine that slowly pulls on our sample. And as it pulls, we'll monitor two key properties. When you pull on the silk, that force is spread over a tiny cross-sectional area. If you divide the force by that area, you get the stress. Now, as you pull, the silk is also stretching. To see just how much, we divide the change in length by the original length to get a measure called the strain. At first, as the stress increases, the strain increases roughly in proportion. And if we stop pulling here, the silk would spring back to its original length. But keep pulling, and eventually it passes a point where some of that stretching becomes permanent.
And it's pulling.
All right, you film that. I'm going to be filming this.
And it broke.
Wow.
Eventually, if you keep pulling on the silk, it will break. And at that point, the force applied divided by the cross-sectional area is called its ultimate tensile strength.
We're at about 600 megapascals.
To put that in perspective, if you had a rope of spider silk that had a cross-sectional area of 1 square centimeter, roughly the size of your little finger, it could support about 60,000 newtons of force. That's the weight of a fully grown African elephant. And that's not even the strongest spider silk out there.
Breaking stress wasn't incredible for this piece of silk.
Deep in the jungles of Madagascar lives the Darwin's bark spider. Its diet consists of flying insects that zip over wide rivers. So to catch its prey, the Darwin's bark spider has to spin giant webs that stretch up to 25 meters over open water. And to survive that kind of distance and tension, its silk has to be incredibly strong. It has an ultimate tensile strength of around 1600 megapascals. That's more than twice the strength of our sample. But experimental ultra-high strength steels can reach an ultimate tensile strength of nearly 3000 megapascals. That's about 3 times that of typical dragline silk. But steel is also about 6 times denser. So for 2 ropes with the same mass and length, the silk rope has 6 times the cross-sectional area. 6 times the area at 1/3 the strength, well, that gives a rope that can take twice the force before it snaps. This measure of strength relative to mass is called specific strength. And it means that for the same mass and length, spiderwebs can withstand roughly twice the force of ultra-high strength steel before breaking.
So that's where ounce for ounce spider silk is quite strong. You've got to think about what is the application you're talking about using this material in. Is it somewhere where you don't care about weight and you need the strength? Then steel's going to be perfectly fine. But if weight matters, spider silk is really the champion there for tensile strength.
But strength alone isn't enough. To see why, look at rock climbers. If a rock climber was just hanging, all we would care about was if the rope could support their weight. That's strength. But climbers don't just hang, they fall. And now the rope has to bring them to a stop, which means absorbing that kinetic energy. Stop the fall in a short distance, and the energy has to be absorbed quickly. The forces are enormous. Stretch it out, and that same energy is absorbed gradually, so the forces are lower. So to absorb more energy without snapping, it has to stretch further. And that's actually not so different from spider silk.
So a bug hits this web, you've got to stop the flight of that bug pretty quickly. And you could do it by just building a really stiff structure. Think like a brick wall, you throw a tennis ball against it. You're going to stop that ball instantly. But that doesn't work very well if you want to catch a meal.
It'll bounce
because it'll
back.
just fall out. And so it helps to slowly decelerate the insect so that the web has time to stick to it and keep the meal for the spider to subdue.
So the spider silk has to be quite stretchy.
This piece of silk stretched to 70% of its length before it broke, which is really exceptional for dragline silk.
Now, every tiny bit of stretching absorbs a little bit of energy. If you add all these tiny amounts together, the result is the total energy the material absorbs before breaking. On a stress-strain graph, it's proportional to the area under the curve. This is the material's toughness. Kevlar, the material used in bulletproof vests whose whole job is to take the energy of a bullet and spread it out before it reaches the body, well, it has a toughness of up to 50 megajoules per cubic meter. Experimental ultra-high-strength steel has a toughness of around 170 megajoules per cubic meter. But spider silk?
This piece of silk had a toughness of about 205 megajoules per cubic meter.
Okay, so that might be like 4 times Kevlar.
But silk from the Darwin's bark spider can have a peak toughness of 520 megajoules per cubic meter. That's roughly 3 times the strongest steel out there, and 10 times as tough as Kevlar. See, Kevlar has a very high tensile strength, but it's also quite stiff. Compared with stretchy spider silk, that means that the stress-strain graph rises sharply and fails before it can stretch very far. So it's not able to absorb as much energy. And that's why spider silk wins on toughness.
But it's the ultimate in green chemistry. They're not using the high temperature or the caustic solvents that most of the polymer industry uses to make high performance threads. They're doing it at room temperature inside a living body with the same basic building blocks that you use to build your hair and your skin.
Now, the secret to spider silk's unbelievable natural strength lies in how those building blocks are arranged. If you look inside a silk fiber, you'll find spider silk proteins called spidroins. In some regions, the spidroins are arranged in similar size and shape, and they're closely aligned along its length. They're kind of like stacked egg trays. These are nanocrystals. In other areas, the spidroins aren't so uniform. Here they're less ordered, and they can move and change shape more freely. These are called the amorphous regions. Together, they work like a network of tiny rigid blocks connected by elastic cords, which I have in front of me. When I pull a network, the cords stretch and they absorb energy. The blocks don't stretch much, but each one connects to several cords, which spreads the pull across the network. So the amorphous regions let the silk stretch, while the nanocrystals help it withstand a much larger pull. Together, they allow the silk to absorb a tremendous amount of energy before breaking, which makes it so tough. The result is a material that's stronger than steel by weight and also tougher than Kevlar. It sounds perfect for making climbing ropes, parachute cords, airbags, even bulletproof vests. But we actually aren't using spider silk for any of that, even though we've been trying to for centuries. In 1709, a Frenchman named François Xavier Bon painstakingly collected hundreds of spider egg sacs, boiled them, combed them like wool, spun them into thread, and then used them to make stockings that attracted the attention at the royal court. But this was harder than it sounds. As he later said, the only difficulty now lies in procuring a sufficient quantity of spider bags to make any considerable work of it. 3 centuries later, Simon Pearce and Nicholas Godley led a years-long project in Madagascar, in which teams of Malagasy workers gathered more than 1 million golden orb weaver spiders in the jungle by hand. They extracted their silk and painstakingly wove and embroidered it into a single golden cape. Why hadn't they tried farming the spiders instead? Well, attempts to do that all run into the same problem. Spiders are cannibals.
The big problem with spiders